Hi everyone, my name is Melissa and welcome to Life is Writable. Today I am going to do the top 10 influential books tag. Of course, I am new to BookTube, so I haven't been tagged in this video, but I thought it would still be a really fun video to do. So let's get started. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and the entire Harry Potter series. Never will I read another book or series that will make me feel the way I felt when I read this book. It is by far the most important series in my life. Number the Stars by Lois Lowry. This is one of the first books I read when I was a child that dealt with really tough topics, yet still stayed relatable to a young reader. And I am very appreciative for Lois Lowry's books. I absolutely devoured them when I was young, and I still do to this day. I Am the Cheese by Robert Cormier. First read that book in 8th grade and it stayed with me ever since. Every time I reread that book, I learned something brand new about storytelling. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Not only is this my favorite classic of all time, but it is one of my favorite books of all time. It is so amazing and it proves that stories from a child's perspective do have true depth and meaning. The Truth About Forever by Sarah Dessen. I owe a lot to Sarah Dessen. She got me back into reading for fun in early high school, and I have just devoured every single one of her books. But this book in particular has always stayed with me, and I love the story and the characters so much. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. This book I first read in high school and I hated it, but I reread it sophomore year in college and it absolutely blew my mind. The framing of this book is so complex and beautiful, and I am just in awe of the fact that a 17-year-old girl essentially created science fiction. The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. There are probably a million wonderful things I could say about this book, but specifically it has influenced me in my writing. This book taught me that it's okay to experiment with prose, and even if it doesn't work out, sometimes you do get something as beautiful as this piece of literature. I recommend it to absolutely everybody. Imaginary Girls by Nova Rensuma. That book is... I have no words. That book has inspired me in my writing life so much. I love Nova Rensuma's writing, and she inspires me in so many ways, and I hope to have fiction as beautiful as hers one day. Why We Broke Up by Danielle Handler. This book I only read a couple of months ago, but instantly it became one of my favorite books of all time. This is the type of writing that I want to accomplish someday in my life. In the future, in my career, this is what I want. And finally, On Writing by Stephen King. I highly recommend it to anybody who wants to write for a career. Not only does he speak about the true hardships of actually writing for a career, but his words are so inspirational, and I have taken so many things from that book that I use in my everyday life. And that's it. Those are my top 10 most influential books. I hope if you haven't read them before, you might consider doing so now. Each of these books means so much to me. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.